All right, so I actually did find the paper that showed what the rebuild thing, so people won't think, because I literally didn't have any other proof of it. I thought I screenshot it, but a lot of my screenshots were deleted due to people like deleting things out of my account and things of that such. But I did end up finding the piece of paper that I think I took a photo of the screenshot or something like that, or I printed it out. So this is, I also want y'all to understand my medical records were hacked and breached. And I went through a weird period where I've had all this. It's like people were planning to take me out. And also, my ex used to say all this weird shit about, oh, well, human trafficking is so big right now. Like, organ harvesting is so big right now. Then on May the 8th, 2024, my medical records were hacked. Both me and my mother's medical records were hacked. So I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to show you, like, this whole thing. Okay, so I want you to read this. It says, "Dear Kiara Horn, we are notifying you about a recent security incident that involves some of your personal information. This letter provides you with information about the incident, our response, and additional measures you can take to protect your information. On May the 8th, 2024, we detected unauthorized activity on certain of Ascension's technology systems. Mind y'all, I had a weird incident that happened last year, but I don't think that it was at this hospital. It was at another hospital. Brookwood Medical Center is not attached to my doctor's office here. This is St. Vincent's. This is where I normally go to the doctor. But I had an incident where I was pregnant, and the previous, like around March of this year of 2024, I had an incident where basically I was kind of bum rushed by a staff that I knew that was actually not part of the staffing. I feel like they were part of the mob. The doctor that they gave me was this big burly ass man. And the day that I went to the hospital, they put my name in the system as Kira, Kira, and not Kiara. And the wristband, I didn't notice until I got home. The wristband said Kira. I kept the wristband for a while, but I eventually ended up throwing it away. I should have kept it because that would have been the only proof that I had. So if someone tried to go in the medical system and look me up that day that I went to the hospital, it was sometime in the month of March. I don't remember the exact day. I want to say it was March the 8th, but I'm not really sure. But it was sometime in March 2024. And if people were to go look me up that day, it didn't come up in the system. But I do think somewhere along the lines, I did get like a bill from the hospital that day. And it came to my email because I think I signed something up. If I could find that, I will post another video. But I am showing y'all all of the different evidence that I have. So let's go. On May the 8th, 2024, we detected unauthorized activity on certain of Ascension technology systems resulting from ransomware attack. Upon discovering the unauthorized activity, we initiated investigation. This was something done from the inside. Through the investigation, we found on May the 7th, a cyber criminal obtained certain files containing personal information of our patients and associates. Our investigation has determined that some of these files and the individual's name and information in one or more the following categories. It was our medical information, lab tests, all of this, ID numbers, policies. This is like everything about yourself. So that also happened last year. This is the proof of YouTube. They they were releasing all these funds that they owed to me. They rebuilt and canceled. They were supposed to give me $4,433, and they didn't give this to me. This is what they canceled it. They did not give this to me. So this is all the evidence that I have had. Now let's go back over here, okay? This was just me showing proof of all like back in these times how active my channel was and how it isn't now. Like I used to get this many impressions. 6.8 million people tuned into you this week. This was 1 week. This is how many people were really watching me, and now nobody's watching me. So this was like my 22 snapshot of the year. Like this is how many total views. This was that year that my shit shut down. And when it came back, it still kind of did a little good after a while. So back in 2022, I signed up for rental assistance. I was granted $12,000 and I was granted $8,000. The both of these amounts together would have amounted to me being able to pay off my rent and basically be able to take care of myself for the rest of the year. I let them know that I was applying for jobs. The person that was currently working at the my rental assistance, my, what do you call it, the property manager, his name was Michael Warner, and he ended up quitting. Like, they sent this check to the apartment complex, like they actually did fund it, and he received the check, and he left after they received the check. It was fraud. I was supposed to receive 12,000 and I received 8,000. The 8,000 that I received would have not even put my account back on to like status where it would have been good, because I think at this time it was like overdue $9,000, and he was like, well, you can't get that money to bring it up to par. It's like I feel like they feel like I figured out some type of hack, but honestly and truly, everything I did by the book. My caseworker at this time, her name was Teresa White, and I still have all of the emails from when I contacted Teresa White. So hold on one second. This is my email here. So I want y'all to understand, they approved me and then she denied it because she said that you can't get both assistances, and nowhere she said that they were both combined. And I said, nowhere did they ever say that I could not get both assistances. It's almost as if they felt like I was trying to cheat the system, but I did everything the right way. I was going on job interviews. I was being monitored and proctored and hacked. Pretty much people were trying to make sure that I did not get a job to be able to take care. I was not being lazy. I was doing exactly what they said to, because I had to report back to fucking Michael, excuse my language, but I had to report back to Michael, my property manager, to let him know that I was actively looking for work, because I had to provide the proof that I was actually looking for jobs. I had to show him that I had at least applied for jobs. And not only did I show him that I applied for jobs, I also showed him that I went on interviews. So nobody can say that I was doing anything fraudulent. This was a proctored and monitored attack, and everybody involved has been put together to try to do this to me, and everybody has said that I've been lying, but I kept all of this proof because I said one of these days I'm going to show this shit and y'all are going to be so sorry.